we've had our ups and downs, of course. I mean, we've had some good games, we've had some bad games. We've tried a lot of stuff, switched some roles around, switched some picks around, of course, and tried playing against a lot of different teams. So, I mean, we've had some nice results in official tournaments and some disappointments as well. I guess all in all, I think we've done fine. I think we've improved along the way as well, and now it's just going to be a matter of really being focused and polishing things for the last time up until the international as well. From tomorrow, we're going to take some time off to just have a break off in the middle of the practice. And in that time, I'm going to go to Denmark with my girlfriend and be at my family and spend some time with some friends. As for the others, Matt is going to Lebanon.
No Lola, no internet, no nothing, just vacations for 1 week and a half.
Kebab will be going home, I think. And Sox is, I'm not exactly sure where he's going in France. I think he's going to France again. And Funzi, I think he's also going home to France.
And then going back to here and, well, probably attending Gamescom at the 16th to 19th of August. We'll see about that. And then, well, packing our stuff for the 21st. So we are flying at the, I think, 23rd.
We wanted to try something different, to see if it could optimize some strategies, to see if it can optimize some in-game play, with swapping around the roles a bit in certain scenarios and lineups. And I think, again, we've had both good and bad experiences with that, but we're trying to really find out and work out now when it works, when it doesn't work, when we should do it, when we shouldn't do it. And it's basically just giving us more possibilities of how to play the game and in my opinion, strengthening us in the draft. So, yeah, there's no real concrete reason as such, apart from trying it out to see if it's good or not. And so far we've had some good, some bad results, but mostly good, I think.
The main reason for this role swapping is to make sure that we play our best, our five, like at our best potential, using the 5 players and the 5 heroes we choose for the lineup in the best way. So that's, yeah, reaching our best potential. That's the reason behind.
Kebab snores loudly. And the 3 French have the same weird habit here. They love de Nutella, so they just, for some reason, they have to order that all the time. So yeah, that would be their weird habit here, I think.
Yes, Funzi is always eating spaghetti, but not cooked, you know. So yes, it's and he's always sleeping. I mean, it's all about Funzi, and Kebab is always talking as well. He's talking too much.
Kebab or Sucks?
Sucks? Me? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's Sin that yells the loudest. It doesn't happen often, but when it happens, it's him, I guess. That would be Sucks and Funzi.
Sucks or Funzi?
Funzi and Sucks.
Funzi and me are in competition, but I think Funzi is better.
Kebab.
That would be Kebab. Shout out to him.
That's me.
Sinderen. Well, no, Kebab, but Kebab is out of competition. But Sinderen, when he starts, it's really, really, really hard.
I don't think it's good. I don't think it's bad. In all honesty, I don't think it's really that important. It's being made a bigger deal out of than it really is. People are saying that the coach is doing so much for you in the room, etc., etc. Sure, with a lot of dedication, a lot of practice for the coach, I guess he could start timing ultimates well and do stuff like Roshan timing and give input as to where you could ward, etc. At the International 1, we had coaches allowed in the room, and it was the same for all teams, so it was no problem. It would be the same this time around, but it's been turned into a bigger deal in the community, I guess you could say, and they've come to the conclusion that it's perhaps better to force the players to do all the things themselves without having a coach at the side who can help them out with stuff. I mean, I'm fine with both. I'm fine with allowing it. I'm fine with disallowing it.
I guess if they chose it this way, then it's a good decision, I guess, because I trust the organizers of this tournament to make it a really nice tournament and a fair one. For us, I know people discussed about our coach a lot, like teams like Zenith or others, like we heard words about them. Honestly, it doesn't make any difference. Our coach is the work of our coach is outside the game and not inside of the game. He times rush. I don't even think he does it correctly. So, well, it doesn't make any difference to us. Maybe for some teams it would be a huge difference. Maybe for Chinese team, I don't know how they work together with the coach. But for us, honestly, we don't really care. So, well, no coach, fair enough. Just won't change anything.
That's just it. It's in my opinion, it's not a sixth player at all, as some people have turned it into. It's just a little bit of input. But yeah, I guess at the end of the day, it's just going to be without coaches, and it's the same for everyone. So I don't really mind. Um, people sleep long, then we get up,
Then we usually go shower.
get a bit of food or drinks or whatever, and basically start practicing. If we need to, we go for some shopping. We practice for some hours, take a break in between for a bit of food, etc. And
Order food. Play, go sleep.
sometimes we go out a bit. And yeah, apart from that, of course, the main focus of the bootcamp is to practice. So we're practicing a lot. I think regardless of how far we make it, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be casting something. Depends on the timing of the matches. Like if we have when I'm available, of course we have our own matches, and we'll probably need some time in between to prepare for the next games and watch the games. But I can't imagine not being able to cast at some point. And of course, whether it's because we drop out or because the timing is right for having a break, then I can definitely cast a game or two or maybe many. We'll see. I don't think I'll be streaming again. Maybe a little bit at some point, but apart from that, I don't think I'll really be streaming until the international is over. We want to keep our practice secret. It's between ourselves and the teams we practice with to get knowledge from that, not the whole world. And yeah, since we're basically using all our time right now for practice or for taking some time off, then I don't think you can expect much streaming from me before the international tour is over. But after that, I should have a lot of time again for doing that, and then I'll probably be doing some funny stuff over there. So you'll have to wait for a month.
For me, we practice against almost all the teams, and I saw all the teams playing in like in replays, in streams or something. Well, for me, the top two, the two strongest teams for the TEI without any order would be Navi and eHome. Honestly, their team execution and the potential of those teams it's very scary. All the teams are good. I think. Well, I know a lot of people overrate Zenith. I think they'll do good, but I don't think they're any close to the level of eHome or Navi. And as for us, I expect us like the goal for us is to be top three. At least my personal goal is to be top three. If we don't, I mean, I don't judge. Like maybe we'll be the last, like the worst team in the event, maybe the best. I don't know, but the goal is to be top three. We'll see. So yeah, Navi and eHome.
Top three. Okay, top three. EG. Then MUFC. And Mouse.
I can't give a top three. I mean, right now there's so many teams preparing well and getting strong and practicing their own style of play and polishing that. So in contrast to the international one, everyone is going to come well prepared this time around. While the international one was a little bit, Navi was super well prepared, others were decently well prepared, some were completely unprepared, and it was a mixture of super good play and complete failure all around. So this time it's going to be a lot more good play and a lot less mistakes. So whoever gets off to a good draft or has a cool idea for how to play the game in some games could take the whole thing. And it's similar to something Loda said in a recent interview with Zenith. He was saying that he was really scared about this tournament because it's so different from the international one. Everyone just has a complete different point of entry into the tournament now, and it's very well prepared. So it could go anyway. And I can't say a top 3. I can't say a top 8. I can't say a top 15. I mean, there's no real, like, of course there's favorites, I guess you could say, but it's really hard to say whether they will pull through or not. They'll have to prove themselves at the event.
eHome, but I don't know who will be first, you know. But eHome, CLG, and Orange.
Okay, that's hard to say. It depends on the teams, like how they understand the game and how they practiced. I think Color and Visage will have huge impact on the drafting for international. Obviously, like the top picks that are already used on like nowadays, like I don't know, CK, Invoker, Rubik, Brewmaster, those, Naga Siren, of course, like those heroes. Lycan will make a comeback definitely because more there is not enough bans for all the top tier heroes now, so he will make a comeback. And I'll put my bets on Doombringer and Spectre as well. It's not picked a lot, but I think it's part of the secret strategy, so we'll see.
Skeleton King, and probably Necrolite.
I have this feeling that every hero will get picked. It's a feeling I have. Maybe in the international one, I think only Axe wasn't picked or banned, but this time around, I could easily see him getting picked by some team in a specific strategy they have. We've seen Zenith trying to use it. Other new heroes such as Nyx Assassin, Visage, Keeper of the Light have already been picked as well. And I mean, again, it's going to come down to the surprise effect and how well you use it in your lineup. And of course, there's some things that are mainstream right now. So if you pick outside of the mainstream or have a good idea, you're going to take your enemies by surprise, and that can be really powerful in the game. Because obviously, some people are way more used to playing against top tier heroes than unused heroes. So if you bring them up in a good lineup, you can have a really good result with it. So all of them are going to see some light, I think.
Teams are players. Übelst Gaming. Shout out to Übelst Gaming. No, that's it. I don't have any other friends in the gaming scene.
I feel like I get along well with everyone, but if I had to choose two teams that we get along the best with, I'd have to say it's probably Complexity and Navi. These are also teams we're practicing with, and they're good guys and they're professional about their work, and at the same time we can have some fun. So yeah, Complexity and Navi, I think.
Yeah, honestly, all the teams, like no hard feelings. We like all the teams, and we're closer to the Russians and Ukrainians because we went there a lot. But
you die as you lived, insipid and ignorant. Daywalker, Night Stalker. You're such a retard, Kiva. Unbelievable. Yes? I'm not doing bristleback. Yeah, I know. One more. What am I forgetting? Spoink! Are you okay, Kiva? Okay, that's good. Hey! I'm a predator! Hey! I'm a predator! It's a hop, skip, and a jump.
Pew, 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 pew.